conscious souls, chosen ones, empaths. Both you and this creature that has caused you pain are going through your own versions of withdrawal. You're both implementing coping mechanisms now as we speak to deal with the ending of the relationship. It looks very different though on surface level. But really beneath the veil, both of you are searching to find happiness and healing. This is what you're both doing in your own ways. See, they will go off with new people. They'll try and distract themselves. New supplies, risky behavior that may seem glamorous on the surface, but that's their way that they're trying to heal. This is what they do. They'll go through people. They'll try to heal through people, and it's never, ever, ever gonna work. It's never gonna work. You got to know that. So please don't make the same mistake or follow suit of what they're doing. What you're doing is the right thing. You wouldn't be here now. You're educating yourself. You're seeing deeper. The whole process that you're going through with the withdrawal is coming to terms that this person is not who they said they was. You're now heading in a different direction than you anticipated. And really that's you're going through the process of healing that and attending to that. But nevertheless, both of you have an empty void in your lives, and it's about mastering that void. The void that you often both have is an emptiness after the relationship, because many of you were together for long periods of time. You were in each other's life for a long period of time, but both you and this cretin have a void. Their way of coping with it is rushing off, plastering over the cracks, getting married, go to a new supply, all this stuff. Your way of dealing with it, more often than not, which is what a lot of you struggle with, is spending time alone. But what I will say is, if you feel that void, what you gotta understand is all of you, I reckon all of you, 99% of you, helped build up that cretin in some sort of way. You helped develop them, you helped build them up, you supported them. You know what, this can even delve into other types of relationships like family and friends and stuff like that. Basically, the point is you helped someone. You wasn't looking for like anything back, maybe an acknowledgement or an appreciation, but you helped build them up. And if you're capable of helping build up a unappreciative, no accountability, dusty weirdo, then you can fill that void with channeling that towards yourself, helping build yourself back up now. That's what the idea is. That's what you should do, especially as soon as possible in the healing journey, is start to be kind to yourself, start to be, try to fill this void that you have with other things. And what you start to notice is, through the healing process, because you're doing a healthy healing now, is you notice that, wow, I actually have more meaning in my life. I actually have something to wake up for. And it's not just about trying to please an unappreciative, dusty weirdo. Okay? Now, you need to embrace that this behavior you see them indulging in now is bordering on collapse. There's a lot more. I know it doesn't seem like they feel any sort of way towards you, that the relationship has had no effect on them. Everything's the mask. They lost the mask where they got exposed to you and you saw them in the light of day. You saw them of who they are. But now they hold firmly to that mask in like they don't give a shit. Like it means nothing. It's really not true. The extent that you see them trying to enmesh themselves in a new way of life and like you're nothing and everything like that is them running from their pain. That's what they do. They run from their pain and they start over. It's not a reflection of you. It's not something you did or didn't do. It's their inability to to really work on a healthy relationship, work things through and all of that. And you don't need people like that in your life. So I need you to just embrace that you're both going through your own version of healing. It's just complete opposite end of the spectrum. All right. They will indulge in nasty, demonic activities, low vibrational stuff, all this stuff, right? To try and cope with it. You're going to do the healthy approach. Take your time. That's what I advise you to do. Take your time to heal and work on yourself and fill that void. Point being is you find something out of this experience, and you will do. I know you might not see it now, but you're going to find something. All right. Something meaningful, something worth living for, something you strive for. You're going to find something out of this experience. Look for it. Keep searching until you find it. All right. Whatever it's going to be in your own life. Once you wrap your head around, you don't need external validation from someone to make you feel like life's worth living. That's the whole detox. That's the whole withdrawal that you're going through. Okay. But you'll reach that point. They're never going to find it. They're never going to find it ever. Because all they've done is distracted themselves with new people. Then they're comparing this person to that person and this person to that person. I'm advising you, take a long period of time, a significant period of time. It doesn't have to be long, but whatever you feels best. Because when you go into a new relationship, that person's not on your mind. They're not present in your mind. You're not worried about them. And you're so focused on your building or something new. And that's all you're focused on. And that's why I often say, do this. Find yourself first. Find yourself from this experience. This narcissist, this toxic individual, this dusty weirdo made you lose yourself through the relationship. They made you lose yourself. All right? So just work on finding yourself. You need to know that you're going through withdrawal. You were promised everything. You were under this false impression about the relationship. All of this stuff, you've got some adjusting to do. You've got a process to work through. You've got mental realms to sort through. They certainly have mental realms to sort through. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but I mean, you're going to sort through all of the hurt and the pain and everything in your mind. You're going to sort through that naturally. It just happens in the process. They don't do that. Their hurt, their pain, they hold it in. They shut it away. They hide it from the world. And they try to live this life that they're not feeling anything from the relationship. And it's only to hurt you. All right. They've got an agenda now. That's part of their healing. Their healing is trying to hurt you more and more and more and more and more. All right. So don't let them hurt you now. Now the relationship's ended. You got to say, just go in your own lane. Don't phone them. Don't try to speak to them. You need to make it clear that you want nothing more to do with them as well. Okay? And that's even if you were discarded, ghosted, or abandoned. Okay? In the way that you orientate yourself in life, in whatever you get involved in your life. Because they do keep tabs, like you've heard me say frequently, unless this is your first time here, they keep tabs on you. Just try to live the best, most fulfilling life from this experience. Find yourself. They'll gauge it and they'll realize that you have moved on. And it doesn't necessarily mean with someone new, but you've moved on in life and you've ascended beyond what they're capable of offering you. And you deserve more than that, and you know that. And that's the impression you've got to give off, and you're going to live it, because that is what will happen through the healing process. So you really don't need this person. Just embrace that you are going through withdrawal. You're going through a detox. You're cleansing yourself. It's a spiritual cleanse that you go through through the healing journey. Their way of trying to cleanse themselves is disgusting. Okay, they're gonna go off with loads of new supplies. They're gonna go and indulge in risky behavior and all this stuff, and that's their way of coping with it. Now, just saying, chosen ones, conscious beings, genuine souls, empaths can also run into toxicity in their healing journey, but oftentimes God will snatch you out of it. Oftentimes He'll pull you out of it, or the universe will pull you away from these bad routes that you're trying to go down. Right? So please embrace that. So this is what it is. You and the narcissist are both going through withdrawal, both in very different ways. Okay, so That's the way that you need to view it when you look upon their situation, or even in your mind if you reflect. They're going through their own version of withdrawal, of their own version of trying to cleanse themselves. And it's not a healthy way of doing things. That's why this doesn't make sense to you. But don't let it hurt you. You needed this division. You needed this separation. It's a gift from God. It's a gift from the universe to go in your own lane and truly find yourself. What's the point of going through this life and just being enmeshed with other people and never truly finding yourself, right? You've got a gift now, a blessing, in fact, a real blessing of finding yourself. Some of you have found yourself already, and that's great. That's wonderful. And that's what I encourage you all to do. Follow suit like many other survivors that have found themselves after these dysfunctional relationships. Whatever type of relationship it was, friend, family member, colleague, associate, romantic relationship, whatever, you find yourself after the ending of these toxic relationships. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can. Check out Zion Music. I've released 2 EPs now. Please check it out. And check out Zion Spiritual as well. So all links you need are in the description box below. And I'll be back on another video soon. Peace.